was he talking about? What day is it?
Walpurgisnacht.
We didn't talk much, but it was clear that Johann was nervous. Soon I noticed the secret road on the side of the main road.
Johann, stop. I want to go down that road.
Johann kept avoiding my questions and kept going.
Johann, I said let's go back. I get it if you don't want to go, but at least tell me why.
Walpurgisnacht.
Johann kept looking at his watch, and the horses were acting strange, almost as if they were afraid of something.
What is happening, and why are the horses scared?
Suddenly, we heard a loud noise, something that sounded like a wolf.
Is that the wolf? Because it makes no sense that there are no wolves around here.
It's been a long time since wolves have been seen in this area.
It's unholy.
What about the road I mentioned to you earlier?
There used to be a village down there. It's been unabandoned for about 100 years now.
What?
Johann started talking in mixed German and English, but what I understood was that men had died in that village a long time ago. However, sounds could be heard from underneath the graves, so when the villagers opened the graves, they found the dead were pale and with blood on their mouths. So the villagers left because they were afraid.
Walpurgisnacht, get in the carriage.
I am not afraid, but you are, so you should go home, and I will walk down that road that I mentioned. Walpurgisnacht does not affect me.
Stop, don't think me stupid, Johann.
See ya.
Johann drove away, and I started to walk down that road. It suddenly got colder and colder, and then it started to snow. I walked for a long time and could not tell where I was, since the harsh wet weather made it difficult to see. Then I realized I was standing in a graveyard. I started to regret not taking Johann's advice when suddenly it hit me. Today was Walpurgis night, and it was believed to be the day when the devil and spirits came out of their graves and wandered around. The graveyard where I was standing was the place where the village used to exist. I felt the ground was starting to shake. Hailstones started to fall all over me, and then a bright flash blinded me, and I fell to the ground. Again, I felt something that dragged me through the graveyard, but could not tell what it was. I felt something was tearing apart my throat. Soon, I passed out. I woke up, but could not move. I felt an animal walking around me. It was the wolf from earlier, and it was now standing over me. I looked up and saw its big eyes and red mouth, looking right down at me. Then I heard people screaming. Hello, hello! The wolf began to howl at them, but then one of the men from the crowd raised his gun and fired. The wolf disappeared.
There's blood on the gravestone. The wolf was standing over him. Look at his neck.
He's fine. His skin's not pierced.
Let's get out of this cursed place.
All I remember after this was that the man put me on top of a horse, and then we rode away from the graveyard. I woke up in a room surrounded by two soldiers. They were arguing about what happened to me. The soldiers took me to a carriage and told me we were going to Munich, to the hotel where this mess began. We soon reached the hotel, and the manager sprinted down to greet me.
Please, come inside. Have a drink with me.
Thanks for rescuing me. How did you know I needed help?
Your driver came back and told me that the horses have been acting weird.
So, you sent people to search for me because the horses were acting weird?
No, before that, I received a letter from the person who was hosting you. His name's Dracula. He told me to look after you and that tonight was a dangerous night for people to wander alone.
I was so confused by all of this. Who was trying to protect me? Who sent the message to the hotel manager?
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty good!